Hello YouTube, this is Grixon, and today I actually have a really special treat. This is my very first timed 20 that we're going to be looking at today, so let's check it out. Let's clear this stuff. Right here, okay. So, this is a timed 20 SD. This is during a fortified week. It was a pretty easy week. So I believe this is a fire mage. I think three of them know each other. The fire mage, the demon hunter, and the healer. It was a pug for me, but let's get a little farther into the key. Sorry, back up here. Alright. Just doing some standard pulls, nothing crazy. Bring him to the jar. I think he's a little late on the jar. Running Bone Storm again. It comes up pretty big in this dungeon. So we do pretty decent damage. So blood decays are very scary for healers. We spike damage a lot and we heal it back. That is how our mitigation works. We take hits up front and then we heal it back. So there's a lot of times in this dungeon when I get preemptive wings because this healer's afraid stuff's gonna happen. It's better safe than sorry. I thought about grabbing the next pack, but I just wanted to stay safe because I don't know these people. I don't know their capabilities. It's my first 20 that I'm timing, so I was getting to kind of a late night pug, and I was like, you know what, let's just do this one good. These mist dancers can really screw up people. A lot of traps going, so I'm trying to back up. I try and keep them on the left side so everybody can fight on the right side. The tornadoes actually screw me a few times from death strikes. But, you know, no real issues. Dodge these little traps. Get this guy and pull the tick. I get some aggro rip, just taunt it out. So that was actually the first kick we've seen the whole dungeon, which is a little concerning. It's not crazy. Nothing was going to like break us. I believe there's some stuff we could have kicked on that first pack. I'm doing my very best to hit every single tornado. Yeah, no issues. Grab this guy, run him back out. No, I get a little stuck. Now I've seen some pretty high keys where they skip this stuff and then come back for him after they clear the trash in the corridor after. Which seems like a pretty cool idea. It gives you a lot more room. Standard stuff here. He almost dies because he kind of hesitated which way he wanted to go. Tell you what, man, fire mages do not do much damage outside of combustion window. So, just killing this guy. Nothing crazy. Let me skip through. Grab our powers. Skip on through and then just start the next pull. I think I get a preemptive wings when these things are about to die. A lot of kicks need to go out here. We got an AoE stun, so I didn't try and kick that. Bone Storm helping us spike up to 11k, 12k. It's really good for AoE threat. Fire Mage got to go ham on that one. Usually want to do cooldowns on that. See, look at that. That wings on the last guy blowing up. I don't actually know what was going on there because I wasn't even hurt. But as I said, better safe than sorry. It's definitely, you know, if anything, like, I don't know, like, I haven't had to heal a blood decay before. I haven't healed in a long time. So it's interesting to see, like, what goes through a healer's mind for these. Because I normally run with Archie, and he knows me well enough to know, like, when I'm in trouble, when I'm not. No idea how random pug healer deals with it. See how we're healing. Cool, 13k. Which actually, at the end of this dungeon, we get a compliment. This healer tells me that I'm a really good Blood Death Knight. She's like, you're a Master Blood DK, wow. And I don't know. I'm definitely not. You guys have seen my other videos, I'm sure to attest that I'm not a Master Blood DK. But it was still very nice to hear. Finally the brute goes down. I think everyone's saving cooldowns for this. I thought this guy's name was like Crexus. Why is it showing him as Voracious? Maybe I have it wrong. Yeah, Crexus the Voracious. My nameplate just says Voracious. So after the headbutts, I always turn this guy away from the group. So Severing Smash comes, I always just AMS it and then pop mine right here, just right then and there. Then I just watch the balls as the DPS take them. And if there's enough people grouped up, I'll AMZ for them. But yeah, fights, rinse, and repeat. I don't think we need to keep watching it. It's fortified, so not really in any trouble. Next pull, I grabbed these two along with the Sprite. One mistake I made is I did Icebound Fortitude while my blood shield was still up from the trinket. So, a little bit of a misplay, overlapped. But we did good. Bone Storm was able to safely go off. Do more than the Fire Mage on that pack. It's always interesting to see that. Good thing about having a priest on a bursting week is they have that mass dispel, which is really nice. So you can kind of pull big, and as long as everything dies around the same time, you're good. I did an AoE grip there to try and interrupt a few. I see a lot of rogues playing subtlety these days. Now a lot of times I pull these two together and you can actually see me thinking about it like, oh man, I want to do it. Also, a side note, I tweaked my UI a little bit if you didn't notice. I moved the anima powers to here so they're not interfering with this. I added one of these weak ores that show my talents and everything, my trinkets, and then a little, you know, rotation, grand cooldown, you know, global cooldown thing for these YouTube videos. Mostly for me though, so I can rewatch and analyze, like, what did I press there? Was it the right call? But it's also helpful to see it. Kill this dude. It's all good. So now we're doing our same tricks that we always do here, where we tank him in the corner, and if we have to run out, we can to LOS the chains. You'd be surprised how many people don't know this, that you can LOS it when it's about to happen. You just gotta watch them. I think that's when I mess up. I think I was focused on something else, and dread bindings go off. My AMS is just a little too late. But, I just stay in it and heal through it. Not a big deal. As a DK, we can do that. It's 100% shadow damage, so the AMS works even when I'm not stopping the chains. Obviously, stopping it is the best case. Kill these packs. Got a little dangerous there. She wings me, which is not bad. It allowed me to get a big Death Strike off, and then Bone Storm after I got a little more. So, worked out good. It was good wings. Just trying to make sure no Curse of Suppression goes off, because if it hits the healer, she can't heal. I'm assuming our healer is female. I have no idea. I didn't ask. So, they say, don't assume my gender, bro. I don't know. So he could open the urn right here, which we'd get these two guys in with it, which would be nice. I don't think he's going to, though. Stupid tornadoes, man. I have a grip ready. I think I opt not to do it because I don't think I needed it. All this is good. Fire Mage just goes hard. I think the Wicked Bolt's got... Oh. I went to Battle Res and she just released. I guess we didn't need it. Oh, maybe we did, the bursting. So this is the thing that confuses people. I hit that, they run with me. Because I'm trying to make use of this late urn that we got. So I'm trying to really use it, and I think we bait out another death with this, unfortunately. Yeah. I don't know what he was doing. I did not have threat on that guy, and I was trying to grip him in, and he goes flying in. And then people get chains. She pops cooldowns and struggling to stay above water there. Near the end of this dungeon, they start kind of, time's starting to get just a little bit short, and they're trying to direct me to go, go, go. Which I definitely want to, I don't know how much they're going to be able to handle, so I pull small. Urn ended. We only have 7 in the Sinfall boon, unfortunately. Yeah, so we pull this back. I like to pull them up against the wall here. So whenever you're with ranged, they're not going to get hit by the tornadoes, or at least they'll have a lot of reaction time to move. Preemptive wings again. But it allowed me to heal up quick and then Bone Storm. And Bone Storm is so nice. It really puts your damage up there. It's insane, actually. Of course, unfortified, this guy takes forever. I'm not quite sure what she died to. It might have been a tornado. Get this guy nice and finished up. Shout out to Safeway and their signature select little flavored water, carbonated flavored water things. Pretty good. I think for the whole bottle they're like 15 calories. No sugar. Pretty nice. So I do the whole Veru thing. I do the AMS little trick right before the wave of terror, because if you look at my little thing here, a good amount of that is shadow damage, that wave. So AMZ can negate it. You can get some value out of that. Alright. It's a pretty standard SD. Just checking the warden, making sure that no chains go off on fortified, no barber shackles, because those pretty much will one-shot. I think he's saying right to, like, go to the urn. Vase. Yeah, that's what he's talking about. They even put a little, like, icon down, like, yeah, they're definitely in Discord together chatting. I have to pop IBF right there. This is a little sketchy when you have to pull them all together. I already used, I don't remember where I used Gorfine's. Actually, let's go down right there. With so many of my runes too, that would have been bad. I have to pop a little. So I've learned a lot more with Bone Storm to pop it when I'm safe. I could have popped it right away and potentially died. So I'm glad I death striked once and made sure I was good before popping it. That's a big improvement from that 19 HOA we did, where it actually killed me trying to go for some of these greed plays. So I was trying not to get that pat, but it happened, which ended up working out because even though the jar just ended, it gave us like perfect count after the boss. So we did 75% because we ended up skipping before the gauntlet. So it was a bit unfortunate. But I saw the healer was just, she was still standing there, and I knew it was about to pull if I didn't back away. But ended up being the best choice because, like I said, perfect 75% count. Not exactly perfect, a little over, but good use of Bone Storm. Really spike my damage there to make sure I don't lose threat. I love it for that. I honestly don't know if I'll be taking it off anytime soon. Red Thirst is very nice, but dude, as a blood DK with really low burst damage, so nice. I think he pops the urn late on this one. I think this is the one where some of these things die before we even pop it. So I think the next group actually run back to this to get more of the boon. Always kicking explosive anger. See, I'm not in a good spot. I don't have a lot of runes. My bone stacks are getting low. I'm not going to pop Bone Storm. That's something I would have done earlier in the week as I was learning more. Popped it there though. Couldn't click, sorry, not was too late. I cannot for the life of me tank and type. So many times I try and it ends up just being gibberish. It's just jumbled up mess. Another warden. I actually put the focus on him for focus kicks. If you guys aren't using focus kicks, they are so nice and you should. Yeah, I'm not quite sure with the wings when I'm not even hurt. I really don't know. Archie is also a holy priest, and he uses them when I'm really low. Like now, he would use them. This holy priest likes to use them more preemptively, so I don't even get low. So, unsure. Maybe it's just a different playstyle, I don't know. But I know with Archie, sometimes my Death Strike heals me for like 150% of my life. And with her, I don't think I got higher than like 50% of my life because it's always near the beginning of a fight. Almost didn't get out of that one. So, Sinful Boon has already worn off. If I remember correctly, I think we bait out a few deaths here. Kicks are good. People are kicking really good. He gets that and ice blocks it. That's really nice. Manifestation comes out. I believe I tried to stun it, but someone else put a stun on it first. I think, now I don't know if this is true, but when you stun the ad, I think you do not get the pulse for a few seconds that he does, the AoE pulse damage. Put AMZ there to try and help out because the mage got it twice. He gets Castigate, he can trip it out, which is nice. We actually have a few people who can get rid of that, which is good. This Castigate on the healer, I can't help. She's getting just destroyed from it. This one I can stop. Yeah, I don't think it AoE hits while it's stunned. I'm not sure. I'm at 6 bone stacks. That's what I'm looking to up. Yeah, she gets dropped right there. Now this was a misplay. They try to focus the boss and not the manifestation. The manifestation does so much AoE damage. I really don't think we should have focused boss there. She might have not have died. Now I'm checking here to see if I have count. Like, okay, 75, correct? Because right now we're at 75.82. I know we're waiting for the healer still, so I think I even asked, yeah. And look how quick they're like, yeah, plenty, go. See, he wants me to just keep going. It's on my, okay. Let me get these together first, and then we grab them. See, she does like preemptive wings, as for Archie does reactive wings. Maybe someone in the comments can tell me which one's the better, or which is more preferred. I have no idea. I feel Archie's way gets more use out of it. Does it just give me increased healing, or does it also make me take less damage? I don't know. But she definitely likes to do it at the start of a pull. See, I just cannot tank at the same time. Standard stuff here. Get that big ol' shield. I'm pretty sure they tell me to go right to boss, like with the ads. Which I guess in this case isn't bad. There's only 2 of them. I guess they're worried about the time. They tell me boss, I'm like, sure dude. Love iron spikes. It pads my healing so much. I'm already at like 11k heals. I took an orb there on accident just because it spawned on top of me, but it's a lot of it's 100% shadow damage, so AMS will stop it completely. I do pull runic power in this fight, probably more than I should, because I'm trying to make sure I have for iron spikes. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I wasted a bunch there. Which I need to get better at being more efficient, especially on this fight, because I end up pooling just to make sure I can really negate all that iron spike damage. Very late darkness came out. Yeah, also, Archie is a Venthyr holy pally, or oh my god, holy priest, and this one is Necrolord. I don't know the differences between the two. Maybe Archie can chime in. Why you would prefer one or the other. See, I'm totally just holding up all that runic power. That's interesting. She out-healed me, maybe because of all the group damage that goes on. Now, this pull goes great. Everything's fine. After this, when we get in the gauntlet, I make a bit of a fuck up and actually go down. I straight up die. It's not what you like to see. But thankfully, one of the DPS has engineering and reses me. And that straight up just saved the key. So having a good rogue in a group is so valuable. They bring so much to a key. If you ever want to play melee DPS and you're not sure what, rogue will never be bad. Like, monk is insane right now, but rogue will never be bad. They might nerf monk, but even if they nerfed rogue, they'll still be so valuable in keys. Tricks of the trade is amazing. See, this is where I mess up. I try and go for that, and I don't death strike. Like, I have nothing up now. I have no more IVF, I have nothing. And I drop. Instead of death striking right there, I drop. The shield definitely went down, so no one died from that. This rogue again is able to res me. Yeah, I think just the demon hunter died there. I'm just spending my time trying to get the aggro back. I don't have shield. Scared me, I looked for it. But he's good. He even knows to drop the shield. I don't even think I know how to drop the shield. I've never had to as tank, you know? Knows what he's doing. But that would have been key right there. If no one was able to res that mini heart attack in my chest would have been it. And it would have been my fault. Mismanaging my cooldowns. Man, I was really wishing I had a Gore Fiends for that, but I used it to wrangle up ads before. Like, that's such a good Gore Fiend spot. Once he disengages and starts running, I just run with him. I just always try and take a step back and make sure that I have aggro. It's in fall boon 10, so things should be dying fast here. I was really banking on a death and decay proc there, and it happened. I don't know what happened there. So, everything's good. Time, getting tight. 4 minutes and something left. It's getting tight, but it's a fortified week, so the boss should not take long. But we're definitely all feeling it with 4 minutes left. But this still is a slam. This is still an easy upgrade at this point. 7 deaths, not ideal. 1 being me. But 4 minutes on a fortified week at this point, still very solid. like I said, I've been in a few 20s, but they've always just crashed and burned. So it was really, I feel like it's on the more rare side to have people that know what they're doing. Like I felt like everybody was helping, like it wasn't just like me running a key with everybody just doing whatever. Like it actually felt like, help was happening. I bring them through here just because those traps are mounting up. I'm trying to, one, get closer to the boss, and then two, give a lot more room for these traps. Oh, he hits that trap. I was watching her mana. 3 minutes for this boss, plenty. A few people died of dumb things, so they tried very hard to not upgrade the key. I've been trying to be a little bit more top down when I'm tanking. Oh man, you gotta be real careful with tornadoes on this fight. That thing, I barely missed it. If that thing had tripped me up, I might have not gotten the shield out in time. That he dies to one of those. I was quick to res. Thankfully, I have the battle res. I'm the only one who has one here, aside from the rogues engineering. So that happens. I think it happens again to somebody. I think it happens to the healer. Yeah, don't really know what to talk about on this fight. Yep, I think she stands. Yep, that's what happens. She clipped one and then ran and clipped the other one. So I know she's got her guardian angel out. I'm just making sure I have enough to grab it. I don't res her. Yeah, I res her pretty much right away. We have one battle res left. Ooh, she almost died there. At least it gave her a lot more mana. Oh, she fell into that one. We upgrade the key though, no problem. 18 points for me. That was a big key. I think I had a times 16 before that. Yeah, everyone's happy we upgraded that. I think a few people, that was their first 20, not just me. Because they passed up a bear for me. But I think they passed up on the bear because I'm Venthyr. Yeah, we're all just doing a little celebrate. A second 20 for... Oh. So yeah, that was my first portal to SD. It's my only portal. I haven't really had any time to do keys this week. And this was last week. Got a friend request. And yeah, that's the key. Yeah, see, look at that. Good YouTube video. That milestone, that 20. So good. Alright, well, I appreciate you watching the video if you made it this far. 20 as a tank is really nice. I've been wanting that for a long time. you know, because I'm tanking, I know I'm not carried. Like, you could say the higher the DPS, the more I'm carried because there's less I have to tank, but it's not like I can just do low, you know what I mean? Like, it's really hard to carry a tank. So I feel a bit more like I've arrived, like I'm good enough to do these things now. It's a good feeling. Alright, thanks everybody who watched. I'm gonna get out of here and post this. Bye.